Gesundheit.
Oh. When did the TV repairman say that he'd be here to fix my TV?
He didn't. I left a message on his machine.
Oh. Is my chicken soup almost ready?
Uh-huh. Only it's not chicken. It's tomato.
But sick people always get chicken soup. Tomato soup makes my tongue feel fuzzy.
Should have left a message on my machine. What do you want for dessert?
Just a razor and some shaving cream.
Eat.
Oh, don't turn that off. I'm watching Robert Young.
What's he in?
I don't know. Either his coffee commercial with a lot of static, or it's snowing on Father Knows Best. Allie, why is Jim giving Kitten an injection?
Because he's Marcus Welby.
Oh, what's the point of being sick if you can't sit around all day watching soap operas?
I hate everything. I hate the way I look, and I hate my clothes.
What's wrong with the way you look?
Pam Warren told Chris McDougal I'd dress like Princess Di.
What's wrong with that?
I want to look like Madonna. Why do I have to wear these clothes to school?
Because if you look like Madonna, you'll be dressed in black, because it would be over my dead body.
Mom, that's how all the kids dress.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah? Hi. Thank you, Emma. You're welcome. What'd I do?
Isn't anybody going to ask me how I feel?
Hi, Mom. How are you feeling?
Terrible.
Well, what did I do?
Emma, you know I love you, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. Emma looks like a bag child. Let me see your socks. Look at these socks.
Those socks cost $35.
You spent $35 for a pair of fixer-uppers.
They're the latest style.
Kate, I think I should take your temperature. Here, put this in your mouth and keep it shut.
Mom, why can't I just dress like everybody else?
Why do you want to dress like everybody else? Your clothes express who you are.
No, they don't. They express who you are. I'm just trapped inside of them.
Well, as long as I'm paying the bills, you'll wear them. Set the table. I hate it when I open my mouth and my mother's voice comes out.
I hate it when I try in a bathing suit and my mother's thighs come out.
You can borrow some of my clothes if you want. Thanks, Em, but I want my own. Would you let me wear what I want if I could pay for them myself?
If you want to waste your allowance on torn socks and outer underwear.
Mom, I couldn't even afford a pair of lace gloves on my allowance. I'm gonna have to get a job.
Oh, no. School is your job.
I'll get a part-time job after school.
You are too young to get a job.
How can you say that? Even Chip has a job.
Delivering bagels to the neighbors on Sunday mornings is not a job.
I think you should let her do it.
Emma, are you feeling all right? Should I take your temperature, too?
Sorry. Mom, lots of kids my age have jobs.
I suppose you two think I'm being unreasonable about this?
Make that you three.
Ooh, I hate the odds in this house. If I let you get a job...
Mom!
I said if. If. Do you promise to behave like a responsible adult? No letting it affect your grades, no whining because you can't be out with your friends, no working late on school nights, and above all, no throwing it back in my face because you have a job and I don't.
I promise.
Now, before I bite through my tongue completely, get a job.
Ah, thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for the manager.
Are you here about the job?
Yeah.
Oh, great. I could sure use the help. See that guy behind the counter?
Uh-huh.
It's my cousin Howie. He's the manager. He is a total jerk, but don't hold it against the rest of the family.
Thanks.
Hi, you beautiful. See anything you like?
I'm here about the job.
Oh, great. Why don't you step into my office?
Okay.
What's your name?
Jenny Lowell?
Howard Vance, but you can call me Howie. Got any experience?
No, not really, but I'm a fast learner.
How old are you?
16?
You got a boyfriend?
Well, there is somebody I like, but, no, not really. Doesn't matter.
Oh, no, I just want to make sure you don't mind working weekends.
Oh, no, I don't mind. I want to. See, I need the money.
What are your measurements? I need to get you a uniform.
Oh, I wear a size 5. Does that mean I get the job?
You start tomorrow, doll.
Don't I have to fill out something?
Only the uniform.
Well, this is great. Great, thanks.
Actually, there are a few papers to sign. Why don't you wait for me out there?
Okay.
Oh, you'll be working with my cousin Julia. She's a real airhead, but don't hold that against the rest of the family.
But she's really sick. Couldn't you make a house call just this once? Okay, thanks. Bye.
Is he coming?
No, he says we have to bring the set in on Tuesday.
Back to the land of ghosts. Allie,
What?
could you please bring me an orange?
Your wish is my command.
Could you peel it for me?
How did I know you wanted it peeled?
Thanks.
Hey, the set's pretty clear today.
Yeah, but I still have to read their lips.
Try not to spit pits in the sofa.
Ugh! What's all this white stuff you left on? What am I supposed to do with all these?
Kate, read my lips.
I am sick, you know.
I know.
Ma, I'm running out of stuff.
What stuff, bagels or cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Well, no wonder, sweetie. You're putting too much on each bagel. Don't forget your profit margin.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, where have you been?
Oh, out looking at clothes. Just wondering what I'm gonna buy with the money I make at my new job. You got a job!
So soon where?
At Le Bon Croissant. I'm a part-time waitress after school and on weekends.
Well, at least it's close, but a waitress?
Mom, what did you expect me to be, a part-time fashion designer?
Not in torn socks.
I think being a waitress is cool.
I think it's dumb.
Sit down so I can serve you. Chip, delivering bagels is the same thing as being a waitress.
Yeah, but I'm self-employed.
I agree with Emma. I think being a waitress is cool. Don't you, Allie?
Yes, I do.
Thanks, Mom. Boy, I'm the only one who doesn't have a job. I feel like a slug.
You get used to it.
Can I serve dinner tonight? I want to practice for tomorrow. I'm really worried.
Oh, you'll be fine. Just remember, serve from the left, clear from the right, and keep smiling.
Needs work, Jenny. Okay. Now, would you like anything else? Have a nice day.
Okay, dollface, listen up. Plain ones around the end. Then cheese, chocolate, blueberry, and cherry. And they're all hot. Like me.
Got it.
It's about time, Howie. I've been serving day-olds and rejects all day.
Hey, watch how you talk about the customers.
Gag here, okay?
We need some more coffee. Doing great, sugar.
So, Jenny, how do you like it so far?
Oh, it's great. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's not so bad, except for these dorky outfits and my creepy cousin.
Yeah, is he always so, friendly to everybody?
Howie thinks he's God's gift to waitresses. What a toad. Just ignore him. I'm gonna take a break, okay?
Oh, no.
You look adorable!
Mom! What are you doing here?
Watching my baby grow up.
Mother, please, don't embarrass me.
I beg your pardon, miss, but I think you must have me mistaken for somebody else. I just came in here for some croissant and coffee.
Mom, go home. The food's not any good here anyway.
Come on in, folks. Have a seat. I'll wait for you in 2 seconds.
Who's that?
It's Howie, my boss, and I have to look busy, so please go home.
Okay, break a leg, but don't break anything else.
Okay, bye.
You may be beautiful, but you're not very bright. Not that I mind. I kind of like them that way. But sending people away can be bad for business. You know what I mean?
That wasn't a person. That was my mom.
Oh. Mother, huh? Well, now I see where you get your good looks.
Thanks.
I think we need to talk about your schedule.
My schedule?
Yeah, I want to schedule a couple hours alone with you tonight.
You do? For what?
We'll think of something.
You mean like, a date?
Just like one.
Well, gee, Howie, I don't know, you see, 'cause, tonight's Mike Wallace.
We can watch TV at my place.
No, you see, you don't understand. He's coming over our house. Yeah, he's gonna interview us, 'cause our house is built on a toxic waste site.
What?
Yeah, my little brother's growing hair out of his eyes.
Right. Okay. We'll make it tomorrow night. And I won't take no for an answer.
Sorry, they want me.
I know how they feel.
Allie.
Yes, Kate.
Oh, never mind.
Hi.
Here she comes, my little career woman.
How was your first day in the Croissant jungle?
My feet are killing me, but I made $12 in tips.
Great! You're 1/3 of the way to a pair of socks.
Is Em upstairs? Mm-hmm. Thanks.
You're welcome. My little girl is growing up.
Hi, how was work? I'm not sure. What's the matter? It's my boss, Howie. Keeps coming on to me, and today he asked me out.
Wow, a guy not in high school asked you out?
Emma, he's a jerk, and he won't take no for an answer.
Well, how about throwing up on him?
What?
Well, that's what I did to Matthew Barron.
Couldn't you think of anything a little more subtle?
Not in first grade. Okay, I have another idea.
What?
So you're really nice, and I like you a lot as a friend, but I'm just not ready to make a commitment to a relationship.
What if it doesn't work?
Throw up on him.
Jenny, are you in there?
Yes, but I'm changing.
Getting ready for our date tonight?
Howie, I'm in my slip.
Good. Then you're halfway there.
Howie, I'm not gonna be able to go out with you tonight. I like you as a friend and everything, but I'm just not ready to just start a relationship with you. It would, spoil our relationship, here at work.
Oh, I don't know if we have to worry about that. We might not have a relationship at work.
What?
Well, I fired the last girl who worked here and thought she was too good for me. It's up to you.
Hi. How do you spell catastrophe? Jennie.
What's the matter?
What else? Howie.
Well, did you give him the speech about just being friends?
Yeah, right before he gave me the "if you don't go out with me, you're fired" speech.
What?
Don't make me repeat it.
Well, what did you say to him?
I didn't have time to say anything. He got called away.
That's horrible.
I'm really scared I'm gonna get fired. What would I tell my mom?
The truth?
Are you kidding? She'd choke on her pearls.
Well, then why don't you just quit?
Oh, sure, and have Mom lay that whole responsibility trip on me. Oh, I told you you weren't mature enough to hold down a job and school.
Well, maybe he won't really fire you. Maybe it was just a threat to scare you.
Boy, never knew I was so sexy.
Yeah, even in those clothes. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Julia. I'll be changing in a second.
No sweat, it's been really slow.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I work here.
Does that mean you changed your mind about you and me?
No. Howie, I don't want to go out with you. I just want to do my job.
Oh, sorry, babe, you don't have a job. Need a waitress here, not a tease.
But I'm not a tease.
Your history doll.
But I didn't do anything.
That's why I'm firing you.
Hi, Jenny. What are you doing home so early? I thought you were working today.
I was. Only now I'm not.
Oh, what happened?
I, decided I really didn't like it, so I quit.
What about all those new clothes?
It's not so bad dressing like Princess Di. Everybody's mother thinks I look great.
Come on. What gives?
Promise me you won't tell my mom.
I can't really promise until I know what it is.
I can't tell you till you promise.
Are you in some kind of trouble?
No.
Danger?
No.
Planning to elope?
Definitely no.
Well, then I probably won't tell. What was it?
I got fired.
Oh, honey, that's no big deal. Everybody gets fired sooner or later. What did you do? Mistake a croissant for a brioche?
I wouldn't go out with my boss.
What?
He said if I didn't date him, then I couldn't work there anymore.
He can't do that.
Kate, I just want to forget about it, okay?
Honey, this is serious. You should tell your Bob.
Are you kidding? I'd be lucky if she let me out of the house again before I'm 21.
I don't care. This is sexual harassment. You can't just pretend that didn't happen.
That's exactly what I want to do. And Kate, if you tell my mom, I'll never trust you again.
Honey, this is serious. She's on your side. Jenny!
Hi. Hi, Jen. How come you're not at work?
I quit.
Why? What happened?
I was falling behind in school.
After 2 days?
Yeah, well, I guess you were right. I gotta go do my homework. It's late.
Oh. This is the one time I wish I hadn't been right. I was hoping she could handle it.
Allie?
Yeah.
Father knows best today. Betty got to do her first job down at the local malt shop.
You want me to make you a malt?
There was this soda jerk there that wouldn't leave her alone, so when she got home, she was all upset. And Jim said to her, "Princess, you're a very pretty girl. You have to be careful. Baby, you're too young to work." See what I mean?
Would you settle for a cup of tea?
You're not listening.
Yes, I am. What did Bud say?
Never mind, Bud. He was under the car or something. I don't know. Anyway, Margaret says to her, "Betty, you can't let Ben make you feel guilty and push you around like this. Otherwise, you'll end up married to a creep like Jim."
Margaret called Jim a creep?
The point is, Betty went back to work. She wouldn't go out with the guy, so he fired her.
Kate.
Read between the lines, for crying out loud.
You mean Jenny?
I didn't say anything. I did say that her boss told her that if she didn't date him, that he'd fire her, and she didn't, so he did. I never said that.
But that's...
Sexual harassment, I never said that either.
I'm gonna go down there and break his legs.
Well, help me into my bathrobe. I think I can bandage his toes.
No, first I'm gonna talk to Jenny, and then I'm going to get him.
Oh, thank God.
Jenny, we have to talk.
Kate told. I knew she would.
No, Kate didn't tell me, I guessed. But why didn't you tell me?
Because I was too afraid that you'd never let me get another job or go out of the house or anything else.
I can't help that, sweetie. You're a pretty girl. And pretty girls are targets for a certain type of man, which is why I don't want you dressing up like a rock and roll sex kitten.
Mom, I was dressed like Heidi. Even my head was covered.
I just don't want you getting into situations that you can't handle.
Guess you're right. Sure messed this one up.
What do you mean you messed it up? What did you do?
Nothing.
Did you pretend to be more experienced than you are?
No.
Did you give Howie any indication that you wanted to date him?
Date Howie, Mom? Please.
Then you didn't mess up, he did. Jenny, the boy is a sleaze and a few other names that I can't say in front of you for a few more years.
Mom, relax.
You know, I was wrong before. I can't keep you from situations like that. They're going to come up sooner or later. And you're just going to have to learn to handle them. Starting with Howie.
Call me a tease.
Well, that just may be the last adjective to come out of his mouth. I am going down there and show him a whole new use for French bread.
Mom, I don't want you to fight my battles for me.
But Jenny...
Mom, please.
Okay. We'll go down there together. You'll go down there alone? Can I follow at a distance? Okay.
Howie,
What do you want?
I want to talk to you.
Too late, babe. The sign back in the window.
Howie, you had no right to fire me just because I wouldn't go out with you.
What? I fired you because you were a lousy waitress.
That's not true. You fired me because I wouldn't date you. It's called sexual harassment, and it's illegal.
Do you believe this? She's crazy. So sue me.
Okay. Hope you can afford a lawyer.
Wait a minute. Do you mind if we talk this over in the back?
How about Emma McCardle for junior class president?
On this little button?
On these 400 little buttons.
Okay, then how about go Emma?
Short and to the point. Try not to get paint on the floor, okay, guys?
Got a sponge?
Well, I wonder what Nancy Reagan's floor looked like.
Okay, I'm ready.
Mom, you didn't have to change your clothes.
Hey, politics is dirty business. What do you want me to do? Chair an executive committee, write speeches, plan the inaugural ball?
The dirty jobs, huh?
Like, go Emma on this.
Maybe I'd do better on the poster committee. That was really more my expertise in the area of campus politics.
Mom, this isn't a protest, it's an election.
I can work within the system, too. Emma, I'm really proud of you taking an interest in politics. You too, Jan.
I'm not all that interested.
Well, then why'd you bother to run in the primary?
Good question, considering nobody bothered to vote for me.
I only beat you by 61 votes.
57.
You forget, 4 kids were absent.
Jenny, don't feel bad you're in the runner-up category. I've been in that category all my life. If you recall, you got the lead in the school play last year, and Emma had to be the good loser.
You're right. Go, Emma.
All right.
Go quietly.
Anybody want a campaign cookie?
Eat. I bake 400 cookies, and they don't even bother to pass them out.
I'm sorry, Allie, but Helen Miller brought in chocolate truffles. It would have made us look bad.
Not as bad as you're going to look after eating 400 cookies.
What are the burning social issues this campaign?
Getting uniforms for the basketball team.
Right.
Yeah, tough sport to play naked.
As long as you're passing out political favors, I want a column in the school paper.
Do you believe what we're hearing?
You know what they say. Corruption begins at home.
Ends in Washington.
All right, poster's done.
Great, let's see it.
Ta-da!
Guys, dilemma is spelled with an I.
Yeah, well, it's only just one letter. We can just cross it out and we can just do it over.
Make a great president.
Yeah.
What presidents do, anyway?
Take naps and dye their hair. Will you hurry up?
It never fails. Whenever you break up with a plumber, your pipes clog.
Hi, can I interest anybody in a button? Cheap?
You have some left?
A few.
How many is a few?
378.
What? I nearly crippled my right hand and you only gave out 20 buttons?
22. Who's counting?
You'll never believe this. We got to school and everyone was wearing Bruce Springsteen buttons.
I didn't know he was running.
He isn't. Underneath his picture, it said, vote for Helen.
Yeah, so no one wanted my buttons. Everyone wanted Bruce.
Oh, put them with the cookies. We'll eat them later.
Can't believe this. I mean, every time we think of a good campaign stunt, Helen Miller beats us to it.
Yeah, and she's rich, too, so she does it better than we could anyway.
There, fixed it. I have an idea for you.
Is it cheap?
Does it require paint or leftovers?
No, and it's free.
That's cheap enough.
You know the Hands Across America campaign against hunger? You could do a Hands Across the School. You know, find something you don't like and then get rid of it.
The cafeteria's mashed potatoes.
I'm talking about a real burning social issue.
The cafeteria's mashed potatoes.
Hi, guys.
Jeff, what's that on your jacket?
Hey, I crossed off the part about Helen.
That's not the point.
Look, forget about the buttons. Rick and I have been working on a new campaign video that'll blow them away.
Campaign video? Whatever happened to that old time-honored tradition giving a speech at the pep rally? I'll get my shawl.
Well, they show the videos at lunch in the cafeteria.
With the mashed potatoes?
Jeff, I can't do this.
But you need an image.
Yes, but not this image.
Look, will you just try it once and let us be the judge? And be sexy.
Yeah. Think Madonna.
Or Pat Benatar.
Or Margaret Thatcher?
Hi, party animals. I'm Emma McCardle, and I'm a girl who just wants to have fun. So, if you want carnivals instead of calculus and fiestas instead of finals, then remember, the M in Emma stands for Mardi Gras.
Well, you got my vote.
Now, imagine that with, like, some hot music in the background and maybe some smoke effects.
You want to smoke a fat? Burn that speech.
She's right, Jeff. Let's go upstairs and think of something else.
I was afraid you'd say that.
I was afraid she wouldn't. Ooh, what's for dinner?
Corned beef hash.
Oh,
What's the matter with corned beef hash?
nothing. I just try to avoid foods that look like they've already been chewed.
Okay, you guys, we got it.
You finished your speech?
Yeah, come and sit down. We'll do it for you.
Wheel?
Yeah, we do backup. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Chip. Hi, Eddie. Listen to this.
Okay, you ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Our school is tops, but we could do more.
More.
Our teams could win if they could just score.
Score.
I've got a lot of spirit.
When she's president, you'll hear it.
That's why I want to be
The leader of the class.
Don't worry, they're weird, but they're not dangerous.
How'd you like it?
I think it's terrific.
Yeah, but don't you think you ought to mention something about why you're running or why you want to be president?
No, that's boring.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah, they just want to see a hot video.
Too bad Geraldine Ferraro couldn't sing.
This is gonna be great.
Guys, you look terrific.
Whoa, Helen, that was terrific.
Thanks, Michael. Do you think we should try it again?
No, we don't want it to look too rehearsed. Besides, I have to get back to class now.
Okay.
Hi, Em. You're up next.
I thought we were up first. Well, I called Michael last night and asked if Helen could go first because I couldn't get out of bio. Come on, Helen, let's go.
Bye, Emma.
Bye, Helen.
So, you guys ready?
Yeah, what was Helen's video like?
It was really cool. You know the song Leader of the Pack?
She sang Leader of the Pack.
Yeah, only she made up her own words. Are you going to be using any visual effects like smoke, lasers, a padded bra?
No.
Nothing? Guy Bertuzzi used an aerial view of the Earth, and he's just running for sophomore treasurer.
Did he leave it here? I'd like it to open up and swallow me.
Do I look like Steven Spielberg?
No, you look more like E.T.
Ready, Em?
No, but go ahead. What are we gonna do?
We're rolling.
Hi, party animals. I'm Emma McCardle, and I'm a girl who just wants to have fun.
Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be great. We'll see you later, okay?
Bye. The M in Emma no longer stands for Mardi Gras. It stands for murder. I'm gonna kill Helen.
You're right. There's no way that could have been a coincidence.
First our cookies, then our buttons, then our song.
What I want to know is how they're finding out we have to steal them.
It's simple. We have a spy on our team.
You're right. Which one, Rick or Jeff?
It couldn't be Jeff,
Why not?
because he likes me.
Well, it couldn't be Rick,
Why not?
because I like him.
It doesn't work that way.
I know, but I was hoping.
Anyway, we'll grill them both at lunch. I'm late for Trig.
Oh, no, they're showing the videos at lunch, remember?
Oh, no, I'm never gonna be able to show my face in the cafeteria again. Will you go for me and see if they throw food at the screen?
Sure.
Bye. Mindy.
Michael said Helen's video was really good.
Yeah,
Now, I wonder where you got the idea of leader of the pack. Should I say from who?
it was Helen's idea.
Mindy, join me in here. I think we have to talk.
I can't, I'm late for class.
You can be late or you can never arrive.
Okay, let's talk.
You know, stealing Emma's ideas from Jeff was really a rotten thing to do.
It wasn't Jeff, it was...
Rick. Darn it. Why couldn't Helen think of her own ideas? She too rich or too lazy?
Don't say that.
Why? Mindy, the girl's a total airbag, and I tell her so, only I think Emma should have the pleasure.
Look, leave Helen out of it, okay? Rick stole those ideas from me. Helen thinks they were mine.
Oh, you're so full of it, Mindy.
I'm telling you the truth. Helen is my best friend. I'd do anything to get her elected.
So, Emma's my best friend, but I wouldn't do a sleazy stunt like you did with Rick.
Jenny, you don't understand.
What?
Look, if I tell you something, you swear not to tell anyone, not even Emma.
What is it?
You have to swear.
Okay, I swear.
Helen is sick.
Sick?
She has leukemia.
Leukemia?
Yeah, she doesn't want anyone to know it. I know what I did was wrong, but this may be your last chance. Now, do you understand?
Hi!
Hi.
Jenny!
She's not home yet.
Jenny!
She's not home yet.
Where's Jenny?
Jenny! Not home yet.
Well, where is she? I've got great news.
What?
Remember the speech I was supposed to make?
More, score, that one?
Yeah, well, I didn't make it.
Why not?
Because Helen Miller did it first.
The same song?
The same song, the same words, everything.
How can she do that?
Simple, she stole it.
Why is this person smiling?
Because it's so great. I had to do the video the guys wrote, you know, the M and M stands for Mardi Gras.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, and everybody loved it. They hated Helen's video, that is my video, but they loved my video, the guys' video. Everyone wants a party present.
Why not? This is America.
I've got to go plan some speeches and rallies. I can't believe it, class president.
The M and M stands for Mardi Gras, and the J in junior class stands for jerk. Hi, your president's looking for you.
Where is she?
Upstairs in party headquarters. Did you hear about the video?
Yeah, everybody loved it.
Yeah, isn't that terrific?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Aren't you happy for Emma?
Yeah.
I hope so. Is there a revolving door out there?
What door?
Stop stuttering and I'll tell you some good news.
What?
Your daughter is a shoo-in for president.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I knew it. She's got that old do-gooder spirit out to fight injustice and forge a better world.
Yeah, better sock hop, better toilet paper decorations for the gym.
What?
They voted for the M and Emma stands for Mardi Gras.
She made that speech?
She made that speech.
And they bought it?
Oh, they ate it up.
Well, first you have to get their attention, and then you change the world. I just don't know what I'm going to wear to the inauguration.
About a presidential costume party the night before the election. We could decorate the gym in red, white, and blue streamers. Or if that's too expensive, we could just use toilet paper and red and blue bows. What about something more unusual? What do you think about a scavenger hunt? I don't care. Well, come on, this is important.
I'm no good at this.
Well, think.
I'm thinking. It just seems so silly.
Well, what is silly about it?
You putting all this importance on a school election.
Where are you going?
Downstairs.
But this is important.
Emma, I wish you'd stop saying that. It's not important. It's not the least bit important.
Oh, and I suppose it would be important if you were running for president?
That's a lousy thing to say.
Yeah, well, it's a lousy thing to have to say.
Emma, I'm not jealous of you.
Well, then what is the matter?
I don't care. Think what you want to think.
Fine, that's exactly what I will think.
Fine, think it.
Fine, I will.
What was that all about?
Nothing. I just don't feel like making lists for stupid scavenger hunts.
Why not? I thought you guys loved parties.
Well, I don't love this one.
Oh, Jenny.
Oh, Mom, please, don't oh Jenny me. Know exactly what it means. Oh, Jenny, I thought you were a better sport than that. Oh, Jenny, I'm really disappointed in you. You know, nobody in this house gives me any credit at all.
Wait a minute, I haven't said anything yet.
Do you have an oh Jenny for me, too?
Yeah, oh, Jenny, what's going on?
I don't want to work on the election.
Why not?
I have my reasons, and none of them is jealousy.
Hey, I know that.
I know that, too. A little late, perhaps, but I know it.
It's something totally different.
What?
I promised I wouldn't tell.
Not even us?
Not even anybody.
But if you have a problem...
Mom, trust me, telling you wouldn't make a difference. It's something I have to keep to myself.
I respect that.
You do?
I'm satisfied. I'm curious, but I'm satisfied.
Oh, me too. I guess there's a lot of good reasons why you wouldn't want to campaign for your very best friend. Maybe Emma did something?
Emma didn't do anything.
Did you do something?
I didn't do anything either.
Maybe somebody's intimidating you?
Bribing you?
Blackmailing you?
Threatening you?
You guys are never gonna quit, are you?
Okay, I quit.
Me too.
Helen Miller do something?
If I do tell you guys, you have to swear to keep your promise better than I did.
I swear. Me too.
It has to remain only between the three of us.
I swear.
Me too.
See, Helen Miller, she has leukemia.
Oh, my God.
No.
And I can't tell Emma, and now she'll probably never talk to me again.
You don't have to tell me anything. You can kick me for what I said if you want.
I don't want to.
Can't believe it. I mean, Helen's just our age.
I know. It's so unfair.
Life isn't fair. You have to play the cards you're dealt.
Just pray you're dealt good cards.
I wish I could do something for her.
Yeah, well, there's something I can do.
What?
Dropping out of the election. At least that way she can be president.
Anybody home?
Coming!
Get them? 5 tickets to Cats. You know what this evening is going to cost us?
What does it matter? Emma deserves it.
I know. I'm so proud of my kid.
I have been a good influence on her, haven't I? Girls, come down here!
Yeah, but I get to tell them when they come down.
Why?
Because I stood in line for the tickets. So how did it go at school today?
Fine. I told them I couldn't campaign because I had to get a part-time job to help support the family.
You told them what?
Yeah, and I told him I already had one.
Remind me not to wear my pearls to the next PTA meeting.
How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Well, doing an unselfish act is sort of like opening a secret bank account. You can always draw on it whenever you want to feel good about yourself.
Enough philosophy. Get dressed.
Why?
Well, we're going to a Japanese restaurant, and then we're going to go see Cats.
Really? What for?
To celebrate.
Celebrate what?
Something much more important than running for class president. Get dressed.
Okay.
Nice kids.
Yeah, healthy, too. Get dressed.
Okay.
Hello? Hi, is Emma home?
Yeah, she's upstairs.
I'm Helen Miller.
Hi. I'm Emma's mother.
I'm Jenny's mother.
Hi.
You want me to call her?
I sort of need to talk to her alone, if that's okay.
Sure, she's right upstairs, first door on the left.
Thanks.
If you want to wear your green, then I'll wear my blue. But if you want to wear your blue, I'll wear my maroon.
I think I want to wear my red.
You can't, then we'll clash.
Who is it? Hi.
Helen.
I came over to talk to you about the election.
Yeah, but I dropped out.
I know. I just wondered if Mindy had anything to do with your decision.
Mindy? No. I had to get a job.
Yeah, me too. My mom doesn't work and her mom just got fired.
Yeah, and they raised the rent.
And my brother needs orthodontia.
Oh, okay. I just had to be sure because I found out Mindy's been lying to people to get their votes. She'd been told one of the cheerleaders that I had leukemia so she'd get all her friends to vote for me.
She did?
Mm-hmm. Can you believe that?
You mean she made the whole thing up?
Mm-hmm. She thought I'd get the sympathy vote or something.
Oh, and that's what Mindy told me.
And that's why you dropped out?
Yes, I can't believe she just lied like that.
How come you lied about needing a job?
Well, because I didn't think you want me to let you win just because you were sick.
You're right. If I don't beat you fair and square, it won't mean anything.
What do you mean it won't mean anything? Was what Mindy said true? Was it?
Yes.
I'm really sorry.
Me too. I don't know what to say.
No one does. When people know you're sick, they act all quiet and embarrassed around you. That's why I don't want anyone at school to know. You won't tell anybody, will you?
No, I promise.
Does it hurt?
Sometimes. The chemotherapy makes me feel pretty sick, and I've lost some hair. Hey, if I don't win junior class president, maybe I can enter a Telly Savalas look-alike contest. It's okay to laugh.
How can you joke about it?
It takes the pressure off. Besides, I'm getting awfully tired of being treated like Camille. Mindy, my mother, my teachers. All that special treatment just keeps reminding me of it. I need some time off, some people to joke around with. That way, at least part of my life's the way it used to be. You see, that's what I mean. I'm tired of people staring at the floor when I'm around. Look, will you run against me? I really want you to.
Well, if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Thanks. Well, I hate to leave when the fun's just starting. But I'll see you guys.
Helen?
Yeah?
Not only will I run, but I'll beat the pants off you.
You think so?
Yeah. The M&M stands for Madame President.
Or maybe next year.
Says you.
Care to make a side bet?
Sure, what do you want to bet?
How about a wig? I'm gonna need one.
Oh, I saw a great punk wig, green and purple.
My mother'd have a fit.
Oh, where'd you get those Springsteen buttons?
Yeah, do you have any left?
Yeah.
So, guys, how you doing? Enjoying the party? Well, it's nice talking to you guys.
What this party needs is a keg. Of milk.
What are those?
Chocolate chip cookies for the contest.
What contest?
Whoever eats the most chocolate chip cookies gets... It's a surprise.
Whoever eats the most chocolate chip cookies gets what?
Nauseous. What's the matter with that?
I don't know. She looks kind of down. I'm gonna talk.
Hi there. I'm making a documentary on the making of a president. Just say whatever comes to your mind.
Hi, party animals. Big party, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, you don't have to feel badly just because you won. Winning isn't everything, right?
Yeah, I know. Just keep wondering what Helen's doing now.
Wonder no more. Look who just came in.
What?
Look.
Hi, I came over to congratulate the winner.
Oh.
I hope you don't mind my coming over.
No, no.
Radiology, please. Dr. Warner.
Thank you.
Heads below the knees, feet back around the shoulders, legs tucked behind the...
Hi, Kate.
Hi, guys. This is a surprise.
We just came by to bring you some magazines.
Oh, thanks. Guess what?
What?
I'm getting out of this contraption.
Oh, no. I kind of like it. It's sort of like a sadomasochist bed jacket.
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Mulray.
Hi, guys. So, how's the surgical site?
Oh, smooth as babies.
Are you here to examine me?
No, I'm here to hide. I just went 2 rounds with Nurse Krieger.
Who won?
It was a split decision. I decided to split.
Oh, speaking of which, we better go or we're gonna miss the movie.
What movie?
I'm taking the kids to see a revival of A Man and a Woman.
Oh, no. Without me?
Well, I see we have visitors. Never miss a trick, do you? Doctor, you're wanted in surgery.
Right, I was just making a few notes on Mrs. McCardle's chart.
With a thermometer?
Where did I leave that pen? Well, I'll be right.
We've all got to go. Visiting hours are over. Movie's almost starting.
I never have any fun.
Well, we'll take you to the movies on Sunday.
What's playing?
Ronald Reagan Festival. Shall we all see her later?
Goodbye, Nurse Krieger.
Dr. Hansen? Dr. Hansen, report to have...
I hate these ads for sportswear. Sexy Cheryl waxes up her skis for the long slalom. Sure she does. The only thing this woman ever waxed was her legs.
And how are you, my saucy little bag of slipped discs?
What's this?
You'll see.
Gonna watch videos?
Yep.
Highlights of your favorite operations?
Nope. A Man and a Woman.
You rented it?
Sure, I thought it might be nice to just sit back and watch a movie tonight.
Just you and me?
Well, unless you had other plans.
No, I just don't usually end up in bed on my first date.
I promise I won't try and play doctor.
This is really nice of you, but you don't get very much free time. Are you sure that you don't have something to do or somewhere to go to be with someone?
No. Now just relax and enjoy the movie. Doctor's orders.
Dr. Mulray! What is going on here?
We're about to watch a movie, and it's rated R, so stick around. We might want a sponge bath later. Ready?
Ready. Boy, all we need now is some popcorn.
Plain or buttered?
Then she told me she saw him leave all dressed up, smelling of expensive cologne and wearing alligator shoes, and he told Millie he was only going bowling. But the day comes when you have to realize that alligator shoes means only one thing. Cocktail waitresses.
How long has this been going on?
Apparently quite a while. It seems there's this cocktail lounge down at the bowling alley.
No, I mean your roommate.
Oh, she came in this morning, first thing, picked up both the phones. You know as much as I do.
I have to call Jenny.
I don't care if he's my brother. He's no good.
Do you think she'll come up for air soon?
I don't know. Give her a minute. I've got to tell you about last night.
What?
John came in and we watched the movie A Man and a Woman.
How cute.
Yeah, he brought popcorn and everything.
Sounds like a date.
It was a date.
Okay, Millie, what else?
Well, hello. how are my favorite patients, current and former?
Resting comfortably, Doctor.
Good.
I'm only satisfactory. I have to use the phone, and I think those are going to have to be surgically removed.
Did you ever see anyone bowl in alligator shoes?
Use the one in my office. It's down the hall. Make a right at the vending machines. And would you bring me back a candy bar? Anything without nuts.
Oh, you got it.
Thanks. Sleep well?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about breakfast at Tiffany's?
Oh, great. I'm starving.
No, I mean for tonight's movie.
Oh, I think that would be great, but the balcony is occupied.
But you have pull with the projectionist. Mrs. McDevitt is about to be transferred.
You can do that?
Mrs. McDevitt, your 3 minutes are up. We're moving you across the hall.
You can do that.
Report to obstetrics, please.
Dr. Mulray's office? No, but I can get him for you. Oh, yeah, sure. Hold on a sec. Okay, go ahead. Accountant, canceling, lunch. Got it. And you are his wife? His current wife, who he lives with? With whom he lives? No, I'm a candy striper, but I'll make sure he gets the message. You had her disconnected?
Oh, John had her transferred so we could watch another movie tonight. Wasn't that clever?
Clever, yeah. That's one of the words I could think of. I could also think of a couple of others.
Is something wrong?
I don't know how to say this.
What?
Does he wear alligator shoes?
Why?
Did he tell you he was married?
Married? No.
She just called him. I took the message.
How did she sound?
Trusting. Sorry.
I can't believe that.
Here's his candy bar. It's full of nuts.
That's nothing compared to what he's full of. I specifically asked him if he didn't have some place to go to be with someone.
What's the matter? You couldn't remember the word married?
Allie, you can't ask a man that you are having a casual relationship with, even though it looks like it might be going in a not-so-casual direction, if he's married.
Who can't? I can.
Shut up and eat.
Telephone, please, Dr. Klein.
It's showtime.
Oh, John, gee, I'm really not in the mood for a movie right now. I'm really engrossed in this magazine.
The hospital supply catalog? Come on, I brought Cracker Jacks.
Could we talk for a second?
Sure. Let's talk.
Are you married?
Let's not talk.
Okay, let's not talk.
Look, Kate, I didn't tell you I was married because I don't feel married anymore.
Do you have a license?
Yeah.
Then you're married.
Yeah, but that's not married, and not in the way I want to be. We were married once, but now we just live together. And we talk about separating, about divorce, about seeing other people. But mostly we just sit in that apartment waiting for it to go co-op so we can buy it and sell it and split the money.
You should have told me.
Why? There are no vacancies in the building. Little joke.
Very little joke.
I was going to tell you.
When?
I don't know. You just don't say to someone with whom you're having a casual relationship. I mean, even if you hope it's going in a not so casual direction, that you're married.
I can't go along with that.
Believe it or not, I'm new at this.
Incompetence is no excuse, especially for a doctor.
Kate, if anything is going on between us, and I sincerely hope there is, no one is cheating and no one is getting hurt. What do you say? I rent at high noon.
What happened to breakfast at Tiffany's?
I couldn't find a hat to go with it. So, what do you say? Shall we watch a little Gary Cooper?
Yup.
Out. Out, damn spot out, I say. Stay. Hello?
Allie, you're not going to believe what happened tonight.
They mistook Nurse Krieger for a patient and removed her tongue.
Not that good. John came over and we watched High Noon. He wore a cowboy hat.
Where was his wife? Back at the ranch?
We talked about that. He said that it's not a real marriage. It's been over for a long time.
What did you expect him to say? I'm happily married. Move over, please?
Allie, marriages fall apart all the time. Remember? Yours did. Mine did.
It sounds as if you want me to say it's okay for you to go out with him, even though your common sense tells you not to.
Have I ever told you how much I hate talking to you?
What are friends for?
What do you think I should do? Get a new doctor?
Keep the doctor, lose the cowboy.
You're right. Hello? No, Mrs. McDevitt's gone. What? No, wait, I didn't mean that.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, bye.
Are we in the mood for duck all alone?
Oh, we sure are. Only this isn't it.
I didn't say it was. I merely asked if we were in the mood. It's a little hospital humor.
We are not amused.
No, we mustn't let being in traction affect our funny bone. Enjoy.
Morning, Nurse Krieger.
Afternoon, Dr. Mulray.
Hi, beautiful. How's the back?
Better.
You mind if I have your orange juice? I haven't had breakfast yet.
Sure. What have you been doing all morning?
Running around.
Jogging?
Moving.
What?
Barbara and I talked last night, and I moved into a hotel this morning.
What? I mean, so fast.
Well, I told you we both knew it was coming.
This didn't have anything to do with me, did it?
It had everything to do with you.
Doctor, you're wanted in 307. Mrs. Leonard's elbow is draining.
Be right there. Be back as soon as I can. Wow, my heart's pounding.
His heart's pounding, her elbow's draining, and my conscience is killing me.
Don't get up. It's just us.
Where have you guys been? I've been phoning you all afternoon.
School, at the supermarket, at the post office, at the drugstore, at the accountant. Move over.
Allie, I have to talk to you.
About what?
About the movie that we saw.
What movie?
The guy in the alligator shoes.
Are you on medication?
The Western movie, remember you said he shouldn't ride off with somebody else's cattle while his wife was still at home?
I have no idea what... Oh, the cowboy with the white jacket.
Right. You're not going to believe what happened in the sequel. He left the ranch.
Be closer to the schoolmarm?
I haven't seen that part yet.
Alligator boots. Cowboys don't wear shoes.
4 white jackets.
Are you sure it wasn't the town doctor?
You know, I think I've seen this movie before.
No, you haven't. It ends very unhappily. He breaks the schoolmarm's heart. She gets hooked on rot gut. She ends up in some godforsaken mining town, drinking from a bottle and doing favors for unwashed gentlemen.
Want to know what I think of this movie?
No. Would you go to the waiting room for 5 minutes, please?
Why?
Because I can't go to the laundry room to be alone.
He left his wife?
Left his wife.
Boy, that was quick. He's only known you a couple of weeks. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm your greatest fan, but what have you got that the rest of us haven't?
Trouble?
So what are you going to do?
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm not going to see him anymore.
What do you mean you guess?
Well, I don't know what the right answer is.
I do. It's choice number 1, no. Use a sharp pencil and fill in the circle completely.
Allie, this is not my SATs. This is my life we're talking about.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you see any similarity between you, him, and his wife, and me, Charles, and Claire?
We're going for a little ride, Mrs. McCardle.
Where to, Nurse Krieger?
The X-ray room.
Again? Why don't you just stick me in the microwave and be done with it?
Mr. X-ray is our friend, Mrs. McCardle. He shines his special light and lets us see all those filthy things festering inside us.
Is that from the nurse's manual, or is that your own personal philosophy? Did Dr. Mulray say why I need another X-ray?
I'm sure he has his reasons.
Is there something wrong with me that I don't know about?
I prefer not to lower our talk to a personal level. Someone will be with you shortly, Mrs. McCardle.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know why, but I always have the feeling that that woman has pictures of me doing something I don't remember. Are we ready to proceed?
With what?
Okay, I've been reviewing your case history very carefully, and it occurs to me that a crucial part of your treatment might have been ignored.
What's that?
A decent dinner. You like?
I like.
Tarzan happy. What?
What?
Why are you smiling like I just gave you a shot?
No, am I?
Trust me, I give lots of shots. That's the look.
John, I think that we should talk.
Okay, what about?
Well, I don't know exactly, but I have a feeling we're going to figure it out as we go along. I just feel that...
Is the cafeteria closed for repairs, Dr. Mulray?
Mrs. McCardle and I were just discussing her case. Is there something I could do for you?
I know it sounds silly, but I thought we might be allowed to use the X-ray machine.
Why, what's the problem?
Mrs. McDevitt seems to have injured her shoulder. I think you might know her. She's one of your patients, too.
How'd she hurt herself?
She fell out of bed, reaching for the phone.
All right, bring her down and take Mrs. McCardle back to her room. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll pick it up on the way home. Thanks. Bye-bye.
We'll just park you here for the nonce, Mrs. McCardle.
Dr. Hanson.
Did you tell him no?
I didn't tell him anything. I didn't get a chance to.
Why, were you forcibly restrained?
No, I was forcibly interrupted. Allie, he brought me the most beautiful dinner.
So do the waiters at Lutece, but you don't have to go out with them. You know this guy's in no position to start a relationship.
Allie, I don't know anything except here's a terrific guy and he wants me. And whether he's on the rebound or not, I just know there aren't that many terrific guys out there. And he may be the last one who wants me.
And maybe they won't raise taxes.
I think that you're the wrong person to talk to about this.
Why?
Because you've got me mixed up with Claire.
Well, there are certain similarities.
That's not fair. Charles was married to you at the time.
So was John until he met you.
Are you calling me a Claire?
I'm not calling you anything. All I am saying is that...
Never mind. This is not your problem. It's my problem, and I think I'll just go solve it myself.
Will you just listen to me for 1 second?
Will you let go of my wheelchair?
Not until you listen to me.
I've heard enough already. Nobody calls me a Claire and gets away with it.
Well, then stop acting like a Claire.
Why should I? You're happy without Charles. She's happy with him.
That's not the point. You're going to get hurt. Until the dust settles, this guy doesn't know what he wants.
Allie?
Claire, Kate.
Thanks. I think I'll just go wait outside the X-ray room. John?
Present.
So, what happened with Mrs. McDevitt?
Well, it was just a bruise, so I gave her some ice.
And sent her packing.
You took the awful joke right out of my mouth. So, you were saying?
Yes, I was, wasn't I?
What were you saying?
Well, what I was going to say was, well, what I meant to say was...
Listen, while you're trying to remember that, let me say something. I've been doing a lot of thinking.
You have?
Yeah. And I thought, I should move out of that hotel. I mean, that's no place to live.
Oh. Well, where were you thinking of going?
I thought maybe I'd get a little sublet in the Village.
The Village?
Yeah, it's a neighborhood in Manhattan.
I know. I live there.
Well, what do you know? Now, really, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it? What's wrong?
I'm getting this funny feeling.
What kind of funny feeling?
Well, it's kind of a scary, funny feeling, like maybe I should be apologizing to Allie right now.
I don't understand.
I think maybe I do, finally. Look, maybe I can explain it in your frame of reference, okay? You are suffering from what we specialists refer to as a slipped commitment, complicated by multiple fractures of the marriage. This often results in a buildup of unhealthy amounts of despair and fear of loneliness, typically concentrating here.
The ascending colon?
Oh. I thought that was the heart.
No. No, the heart's up higher.
Anyway, the point is that most people recuperating from this condition are frequently dependent on crutches. But eventually they find out that those crutches are no longer needed, and without giving it too much thought, they just toss them away. And there sit those crutches all by themselves, feeling awful and eating too much chocolate.
I could hear the crutches.
Yeah.
Well, in that same frame of reference, I would like a second opinion.
I'm afraid that is my second opinion. I'm afraid that's my last opinion.
Can I call you?
Sure.
When?
That'll be $1.
You're gonna charge me?
Well, I promised the guy.
Well, there should be some pay in minding the store.
You're right. Give it to me. I'll eat it.
It's not the onions. It's Mimi.
You know, I'm having such a good time working here. I even like Mimi's singing.
Hey, it's 5:30. Don't you have to get home to see your kids?
Nuh-uh. Charles is taking them out to dinner.
Want to come to my place for dinner?
Don't you have to work?
No. After cavalcade of pasta, that's our day. 8 hours of exciting, innovative, and socially significant programming here at Channel G.
I don't know. Spanish for shut-ins is a winner.
Allie, stop chopping. Lorenza called. She can't get here for a cooking show.
Why not?
She's held up at unemployment.
Oh, now what am I going to do? I got a half an hour to fill and no show. Allie, do you know how good you look with those vegetables?
No.
Allie! Mimi! Do you think you have another half an hour left in you?
Well, I've never done my Mick Jagger medley.
Her Mick Jagger medley. I can get no satisfaction. Let's not keep that to ourselves. And I was the woman who was going to elevate television. Welcome to the National Geographic Society.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know how some people's homes look like them? This doesn't look like you.
No. This is Phil. He photographed the world and brought it home with him. This is me. Carton's in the corner.
May I ask you a personal question?
Of course.
If you live here and he doesn't, why is his stuff out and your stuff packed?
It's his place.
But you live here.
While he's in Borneo.
What's he doing in Borneo?
Photographing water buffalo and on our honeymoon.
But you said you didn't marry him.
I didn't, twice.
You know what I like about you? You make me feel as though I have a well-ordered life.
Bless you, Mr. Stretch.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Who's that?
That's Mr. Stretch. He's 93, bless him. When we moved in here, they said we could take down that wall and make a bigger apartment whenever he moves out.
I see.
Yeah. But you know, now that Phil and I aren't together anymore, I don't feel like a vulture. I hope he lives to 100.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Of course, Mr. Stretch. Are you sure you don't want to do cavalcade pasta?
I'm sure.
This is so great. You want some more?
No, I couldn't eat another bite.
You're going to have to. I don't know where I put the trash bags.
Hello.
Hello.
Phil, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm here because I was invited.
You're supposed to be in Borneo.
You're supposed to be in Boston.
I'm supposed to be home.
Please, wait. Phil, this is Allie.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, it's a pawpaw waiter. It's supposed to bring you good luck. I guess it did.
No, it didn't.
You changed your mind.
No.
But you're here.
I got a job.
But you didn't move out.
I was going to. What are you doing here?
I was shooting pictures. They started shooting bullets. I have to go back after the uprising. If it's any consolation, I had a lousy time. Every water buffalo reminded me of you.
Gee, thanks.
They have big, sad brown eyes, too.
Well, I hope the similarity ends there.
Is it too much to ask for a welcome home kiss?
Yeah.
How about a welcome home pet?
My, look at the time.
Borneo is lonely without you.
Please, Phil.
8:30. I had no idea it was this late.
We'll work it out.
How can we?
We'll start like this.
Night, Bill. Night, Eddie.
Night, Allie.
Night, Mr. Stretch.
Boy, is it coming down.
Yeah, and it's coming in.
Look at this shot on the news. Allie, you've got to see this.
No, what I have got to see is the end of my homework.
Don't bother. I just know there's not going to be any school tomorrow.
Hey, don't get up. I would hate to see a break in that concentration. Why? Boy, you sounded down on the phone, but I didn't expect you to turn into the little match girl.
It's really snowing.
Yeah, it's called a blizzard.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi, kids. How you doing?
What's the matter with you? You want a cup of coffee or a drink or an antidepressant?
Coffee.
What happened? I expected by now that you'd be smiling a lot and smoking a cigarette. Oh, by the way, he is seriously cute.
I know. That's why I had to get out of there. I knew if I stayed there one more moment, I'd go anywhere with him.
Yeah, men. Can't live with him, can't live without him. I just made that up.
I couldn't help myself, Allie. Coming in the way he did, surprising me like that, smelling like insect repellent. You don't know what that stuff does to me.
Yeah, with my ex, it was disinfectant.
Hold on.
And due to the blizzard, the Board of Education has announced that all public schools will be closed tomorrow.
All right. This is very nice here. You must feel very safe.
Safe? Have you ever gotten in between 3 kids in a refrigerator?
You want to trade?
Eddie, you have so much. What's happening to you?
Phil's happening to me. Again. And the station, I don't think I can make it work. And I'm scared of being alone. No Phil, no job, no nothing.
Name one unmarried woman that doesn't feel the same way.
So marriage is the answer?
Wasn't for me.
Then a career is the answer?
I don't know, I never had one.
You know, if we pulled together what you never had and what I never got, we'd make somebody with absolutely nothing. Allie, that was no dog. It was a snow leopard on a leash.
It was a dog.
I could tell by its feet it was a snow leopard.
Hey, why didn't you wait up for us when I called?
We were being chased by a snow leopard.
Well, who could see in that blizzard?
Blizzard? You call that snow? That's dandruff. In the old days, we had snow. There are no pioneers anymore.
Sam, where is everybody?
Hiding. Just because the buses aren't running and the subway is closed, everybody stays home. There are no real men out there.
Well, here's a real man. He braved the elements and he got here.
I never left. I slept in the control room.
We're out of coffee.
Coming up.
Lawrence, it's me. I'm here, I'm wet, I'm alive, goodbye. Oh, my little snow leopards.
Okay, soy sauce, mustard, mayo.
We had some phone calls.
Coffee. Yeah?
The following people will be unable to appear today due to the inclement weather.
Oh, no. Who?
The Pakistani cook, he's stuck in the Bronx. The judo instructor's car doesn't have snow tires. The astrologer couldn't get her daily horoscope. Also canceled, Mrs. Morgan, Mimi, Rabbi Leftcourt, Mr. Ferguson. We lost everybody but the aerobics lady from Hempstead.
This is a disaster.
It gets worse.
How could it get worse?
Trust me.
Oh, Jack, can you wait until I've had 9 or 10 cups of coffee?
No. The guy from the city council called about our renewal.
Coffee?
We've been using a lot of film, and they only give credit to live shows. So we're actually down 14 hours this week.
Forget the coffee. Jack,
Would you excuse me, please? Thank you. I've got some very high-level thinking to do.
You got it, boss.
Yeah. What am I going to do?
Eddie, it's just a job.
Just a job. Do you know how many just a jobs I've already failed at?
No, how many?
None of your business. Face it, Allie. I don't fit anywhere. I know I've been everywhere. This was my last chance.
Then make it work. Hello. Thank you.
Who was that?
I'm not going to tell you.
The aerobics instructor from Hempstead. Oh. Now what am I going to do? What am I supposed to do? Come up with 8 hours of live programs at the spur of the moment? And even if I could, who's supposed to do them? You and me? You're all right, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. And doing the programs ourselves. Okay, we've got the costumes, we've got the props. We might as well go out fighting.
What do you mean, we, stranger?
We're talking about my life here.
I can't do anything.
Of course you can do something. Everybody can do something. Just think.
I can make socks talk.
I am in desperate trouble.
I want to go to the park. I just want to check with Mom and see if it's okay. Hello? Hi, could I talk to Allie Lowell, please? This is her daughter. What? She's on the air? Quick, turn on the TV.
Aha! Size has nothing to do with it. The smallest woman can protect herself against the largest assailant.
God.
With a few simple procedure. Like this. Observe. Now you really got her. Okay, with a simple knee to the diaphragm. If delivered correctly, you can deliver this blow. Today for self-defense for a woman.
Stay tuned for 7.5 more hours of provocative Channel G programming.
We wouldn't miss it for the world.
And now stay tuned for a Channel G musical interlude.
Should we call Dad? I don't think so.
Pizza, did I miss anything?
No, she's still doing area codes.
Cleveland, 216. Dallas, 214. Denver, 303. Escondido, 619. Eureka, 707. I see by the clock that it's time for Written in the Stars, featuring Verena Moyer. Take it, Studio 8.
Here's Verena.
Hello. This is Written in the Stars. I'm Verena Moyer here to take your calls. My present is your future and uncertainty is past. Hello, you're Written in the Stars.
I'm a Virgo with Scorpio rising,
Good for you.
and my moon is ascending.
Ooh, that must hurt.
My question is, do I have a future in showbiz?
You betcha. Hello, you're Written in the Stars.
Hi, Verena. I'm a Leo, and I was engaged twice to the same Aquarius. I love her very much. And I think she loves me, but she refuses to share my life.
Well, love is not all that matters. Having a purpose in life matters. Wanting the same things matter. Having a home matters. Astrologically speaking.
But but I have to get on with my life.
Then do what you must do. Follow your star and let her follow hers and quit calling. Written in the stars, for our time is up. I'm Verena Moya. My present is your future, and uncertainty is past. And goodbye again.
Framingham, 617. Fresno, 209. Furnace Creek.
Did you get the stuff for the cookie show?
Nothing's open. It's a blizzard out there.
Yeah. It's not too sunny in here either.
201. Bellefontaine.
Oh, I got it
This
first.
is
Come
mine.
on,
You guys,
please. Just choose.
516. Buffalo.
Saginaw, 517. Slidell, 504. I see by the clock that it's time for a special feature. A show I'm sure you'll be interested in. It's about a lady and a dog. Channel G proudly presents A Lady Running a Dog. No, a lady training a dog. Take it, Studio 10.
Hello. Our show today is entitled Your Disobedient Dog. So, I'm just going to show you a few ways in which to make your disobedient dog sit up and take notice. Let's begin. Sit up. Sit up. Take notice. Sit up. Take notice. Well, lots more where this comes from. Just keep watching. Well, all right then. That's 1 to 9, is it? Well, why don't we go on to number 10 then? 10 ways to discipline your disobedient pet. So let's try this. Why don't we put 2 hands underneath the little dog's rump and repeat the words, let's go. Yeah, that should work. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Well, that should do it. 15 of those in the morning, 15 of those at night. No time at all, your disobedient dog will become your proud pet. Good night.
Thank the logo.
Dixie, sweetheart, you were wonderful. Wasn't he wonderful?
Yeah, just great, Sam. Good. Okay, what are we going to do next?
He won't eat that stuff. This is what he likes.
Allie, can you make meatloaf?
Can Rambo kill?
Sam, have you got any more of that?
In my bag.
Great, get it. Allie, follow me. Okay, let's see. Take the mayo and the mustard, mix that with water. That'll pass for beaten eggs. Now, Dixie's food already looks like hamburger. What else do you need for meatloaf?
Milk and bread.
Okay, milk can be powdered milk, and bread could be this foam rubber cut up in pieces. Anything else?
Now that we've worked in 2 beaten eggs, half a cup of mustard, pepper, salt, oregano, paprika, chopped chives, and milk-soaked bread, we fold and blend, and to see if the spices mixed properly. Numbers. Make it 350 for 1 hour. Good night.
Change the logo.
Water.
Oh. Why did you taste it?
I got carried away. I don't want to be in show business anymore.
Allie, I'm having a great time. This is fun. Jack, how's the paper coming?
Hold on, it fell apart from the snow. I'm piecing it together.
Okay, let's move this.
Do you think Walter Cronkite just read the news?
No, but Ted Baxter did.
Okay, it's done, but it looks kind of funny.
Well, it's okay. So do I. Okay, Sam, all set.
Dixie and I are not speaking to you.
I'm sorry, Sam. I'll buy you both a stack of cheeseburgers later.
Okay, let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good afternoon. Today's top story. White House sources confirmed today that President Reagan is offering a special weekend in the Catskills.
Urbana, 217. Wichita.
You want to hear my fortune says? What? You will meet an older man. Well, there he is.
I don't think they meant that old.
This evening on Inside Television, we're delighted to present Sam Butcher, a pioneer cameraman. Sam, as you look back on all the significant changes in the medium that you yourself are a part of, how do you feel?
Old.
Does any one particular moment stand out from all the rest?
No.
There must be one. Anything, please.
All right, I was there the day Burl put on his first dress.
Whoa, how about that? I believe that's an example of cross-dressing in the popular literature. Sam, would you consider that a breakthrough of the stereotypical sexual mores of the time?
No, I'd call it a red print with a ruffle. And it was funny.
We gotta get Sam off. Take the camera.
Me?
Yeah.
In the old days, a joke was a joke. Today, it's a statement.
Statement.
In the old days, people said funny things.
In summing up this episode of Human Sexuality, here once again is Dr. Cheryl Kinney.
Thank you, Allie. Sex is from the neck up. It's also from the neck down. And sex is from the wrist outward.
Why? It's 35 degrees out and they're running around barefoot.
Well, it happened last summer.
It's a new shoe.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, Lewis. Give me part 712C.
712C. Check. I think we have a problem.
Now, Lewis, this is very complicated. Don't get frustrated just because you can't find a piece.
I'm not.
Good.
You already used it.
I did. Where? When?
Now, Chip, this is very complicated, so don't get frustrated.
You believe this? Kate spends every penny in her pocket, then calls to tell me she's taking a cab home, and can I meet her on the corner with some money? Not that I mind, it's just the principle of the thing. You shouldn't have to... Sorry, I didn't realize I was alone.
What?
Nothing, Dr. Von Braun. I'm stepping out for a minute.
Right, okay.
Aren't you going to answer the phone?
No, I am not answering the phone anymore.
Why not?
Because Emma and my sister always wait for someone else to answer the phone, and it's always for them. And they always want to know who it is before they'll talk to them. And if they don't want to talk to them, I have to tell them some stupid excuse about why they can't come to the phone.
Oh.
Watch. Yeah. Oh, hi, Jason. What did I tell you? Jenny, phone call. Who is it? Hugo Z. Quackenbush. It's Jason. Hi, how'd it go? Talk to Jeffrey? Why hasn't he called yet? Can't be that shy. I'm not trying to set Emma up. I'm just trying to get them together. There is a difference. Anyway, you never know. They might hit it off. Come on, he's not that bad. Well, for one thing, he's smart. And, well, listen, Emma's got to start somewhere, right? Okay, I'll call you back. Bye. What's that supposed to be? It's a Saturn V rocket. Looks more like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Chip, will you get that? No. Thanks.
Hello? Yes, just a minute, please. It's for Emma.
Of course it is. Emma, telephone. Find out who it is. Who's calling? He says it's Joseph K.
Who? Tell him I'm in the middle of a zither lesson.
She'll be right down.
Thanks a lot, Chip.
You're welcome.
Hello? Yeah, this is Emma. Who? Oh, hi, Jeffrey. Who's Joseph K? No, I didn't catch the reference. Right, the trial. Kafka. How stupid of me. Yeah, well, I guess you do if you've read it 4 times.
Who's she talking to?
She's talking to Kafka.
Kafka died?
She was talking to Kafka.
Look, I really wish I could talk, but What? Next Saturday? I can't. Because? Just because. Well, if you insist, I'm just not interested, okay? I'm sorry. Bye. Guess who that was?
I give up.
Jeffrey Melton, can you believe it?
He finally called you?
He asked me out. I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but I mean...
Well, he's not that bad.
I guess not, if you're into self-torture and despair. Plus, he's got the rattiest little mustache. What do you mean he finally called? Jenny, you didn't. You told him to call me?
Emma, listen, he's a really nice guy. He's really smart.
You told him to call me?
Oh, he likes you a lot, and he's so shy.
You told him to call me? Yeah. Can I talk to you upstairs?
81A, primary fuel injection nipple.
I just gave it to you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I put... Oh.
Louis, you have to be more careful with the glue.
Ow.
I don't understand why you would do that to me.
Emma, I didn't do anything to you. I was trying to help you.
Yeah, well, setting me up with Jeffrey Melton is not my idea of a humanitarian gesture.
I'm sorry. I thought you liked the brainy type.
I like science fiction. I don't want to date an alien.
Jeffrey's not an alien. He's from New Jersey.
Great. First you insult me, and then you make jokes about it.
Emma, I didn't mean to insult you, okay? Let's just study for the test.
What event was the catalyst that began World War I?
I mean, you're just always complaining that you don't have a boyfriend, so I thought I'd help find one.
Jeffrey Melton is not a boyfriend. He's a social disease.
Okay, just get a gun and shoot me. The assassination of Archduke Ferdinand.
Would you go out with him?
I don't know. I might.
If you were as desperate and unattractive as I am, is that it?
All right, Emma, I've learned my lesson. The next time you start moaning about not having a boyfriend, I just won't listen.
Well, for your information, if I needed help getting a boyfriend, you're not the person I would ask for it.
Meaning?
Nothing, just forget it.
Meaning I haven't done so well for myself.
I didn't say that.
I hope not. I mean, you'd be really lucky to find a boyfriend as nice as Jason.
May I remind you that I did find someone as nice as Jason. I found Jason, and I turned him down.
So what you're trying to say is that Jason's not good enough for you, but he's good enough for me.
Stop twisting around everything I say.
Emma, you just can't accept the fact that I'm more popular than you are.
Popular is not the word I would have chosen.
You know, I don't have to stay and listen to this.
Well, don't let me keep you.
Believe me, I won't. You know, that's the last time I'll do you a favor.
Is that a threat or a promise?
You buy 5 pairs of shoes and you can't save $4 for cab fare?
At least I can walk home in style.
You didn't walk home.
How could I, carrying 5 shoe boxes? Look who's here. Hi, Louis.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, it's good to see you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm learning a lot. I know the secret of making great coffee now.
Oh, Louis, you always say that.
But I really do. I learned the difference between a teaspoon and a tablespoon. The teaspoon is little and the tablespoon is big.
Pay attention, Kate.
How does that go again?
Louis, why don't you stay to dinner and show her how it's done?
Thank you, Allie. I'd like that.
Where are the girls?
They're upstairs fighting.
Why?
Because they hate each other or something. I didn't catch all the details.
Our daughters hate each other.
Or something.
I don't know about you, but I think we ought to stay out of this until whatever it is blows over, which I'm sure it will.
I disagree completely.
I knew you would. Let's go butt in.
Is this it?
Is that what?
Whatever we were looking for.
I don't remember. We really don't need it, do we?
Emma?
Yeah.
Jenny?
What?
I'm going in there. Keep your guns ready just in case.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
I hate Jenny.
So I heard it's reached the media.
You think someone's your friend, and then you find out what she really thinks about you.
What's that?
That I'm some kind of pathetic loser who'd be lucky to get a date with the rattiest mustache below 96th Street, and she's little Miss Perfect because she's got a boyfriend.
Wait a second. She said that?
You don't want to know the things she said to me.
Yes, I do. Start at the beginning.
That is the beginning. It gets worse.
And then she said rotten things about Jason.
No, she didn't.
She did. I was standing right there. She said he wasn't good enough for her, but he was plenty good enough for me.
She did.
She did.
Well, can you believe that?
What do you think we ought to do about it?
At the moment, nothing. They can't stay angry forever.
Eventually, hunger will get the best of them, and then they'll be easier to handle.
Good thinking, Buana. Wait a minute, don't you think maybe that goes like that?
Told ya.
Yeah, and could you guys launch it over there so we can set the table for dinner?
You know, it's silly how these little misunderstandings can get blown out of proportion, isn't it?
Well, it's all part of the maturing process, I suppose. You learn not to get so bothered about things.
Yeah, well, that's one good thing about getting older.
You know, I can see why she'd be upset.
Well, Emma has her reasons too.
Oh, that's who I meant. I mean, I can sympathize with her very easily.
Oh, thanks, Al.
I mean, I know what it's like to be unpopular, and it's not fun.
Emma's not unpopular, and neither were you.
Oh, come on. I remember those parties when you were the center of attention, and I was the one to take a long, hard look at the wall moldings.
Allie, you're exaggerating. Besides, it wasn't my fault.
Oh, I'm not saying it was. I mean, you could have been a little more sensitive to it, but it wasn't your fault. Anyway, it's all in the past.
How was I insensitive?
Shh.
How was I insensitive?
I didn't say you were. I simply said that there were times when it wasn't particularly great for me to hear about some fantastic date you had with this football player or that musician.
Why didn't you say something?
You should have known.
How?
By being a little more sensitive.
What was I supposed to do? Ask you to go along?
It doesn't matter. I never even think about it.
Boy, it doesn't sound like it.
Forget it, will you?
Okay. Look, Allie, I'm sorry you couldn't get a date, but do you have to make me the scapegoat?
I'm not making you the scapegoat, and I don't care anymore, okay?
Okay. Can't believe you still hold a grudge.
Insensitive.
You know, you're incredibly thin-skinned.
Yeah, and you're just a little too smug.
And don't call my daughter unpopular in front of me.
Well, that's easily corrected. I won't remain in front of you.
Boy, you'd think they had nothing better to do around here than bother us.
Who is it? Your mother.
What do you want?
Well, for one thing, I don't want you to snap my head off. I didn't do anything to you.
Sorry.
Unlike other people in this house who are incredibly unfeeling towards others.
Emma?
Her mother?
What did Kate do?
Oh, where should I start?
I need someone to complain to.
And then she has the nerve to tell me I'm holding a grudge.
Sounds like you are.
I am not. And even if I were, is it any wonder when you consider how oblivious she was to my feelings? Am I right?
I don't know.
Just because she was too shy to go out and meet people doesn't mean she has to take it out on me as though I had anything to do with it. Am I right?
I don't know.
So what I'm saying is, I've been in Emma's shoes, and I know what it's like when your friends are more popular than you. So I just want you to be a little more considerate of her feelings instead of acting like Kate.
The important thing to remember is all this is going to pass, and the worst thing you can do is brood about it and look for someone to blame. Otherwise, you're going to end up all twisted and bitter like Allie.
I was being considerate. I was doing her a favor.
Let's not argue.
About who's doing what to whom. I mean, it's not getting us anywhere.
Why don't you just admit you're on her side? Against me.
Well, with that attitude, maybe I am.
Mom, don't blame me because you couldn't find a date. I wasn't even born yet.
All right, young lady. I've heard just about enough. You've made your bed.
Now you can dangle from it.
Hey, Mom, isn't she something?
Oh, she's something, all right. Don't get me started.
Maybe she'll like it better when it's finished.
This is silly.
Who is it?
Jenny, it's me, Kate. Can I come in?
Sure.
Emma,
Emma, it's Allie. May I come in?
Sorry to bother you. I need an aspirin. Your mother gives me such a headache.
Tell me about it.
Why? What did she say to you?
I don't know, something about how I should be more conscious of other people's feelings or something.
That's the same line she used on me. Did she accuse you of being popular, too? Let me tell you something about your mother.
I just want you to know that I sympathize with you because I was in the same position myself.
What do you mean?
I mean, I know what it's like when your best friend gets all the attention and you can't get anybody to notice you. I remember one time when Kate and I went skating.
So finally, I talked your mother into going on a bicycle trip.
These two boys from Amherst skated over to us and started talking to her as if I wasn't there.
We met these two really cute guys. They were heading in the same direction, so they asked us if we'd like to ride along with them.
Well, you can imagine I felt about this big. And do you think Kate noticed?
Do you think Allie agreed to that?
Not on your life. They just went skating off, laughing for hot chocolate, and left me with frozen toes.
Of course not. She thought she was too good for them. And she wonders why she's not popular. Believe me, I know where you're coming from.
So believe me, I sympathize. Now, keeping that in mind,
do you think it would be so bad to make the generous gesture and just say you're sorry to Emma?
I think maybe you should swallow your pride and just understand that Jenny was only trying to help. What do you say?
I say that's a pretty tricky way to get me to apologize to your daughter.
Nice try, Kate, but it won't work.
I guess that's it for now.
Great. What are you doing down here?
If you must know, getting away from your mother.
My mother?
Apparently she thinks I'm as big a wallflower as she was, and that was meant to cheer me up. So now the only member of your family who hasn't let me know how vastly inferior I am is Chip, but then he's busy right now.
Your mother's no better, you know.
I didn't say she was.
She went on and on about some stupid bike ride, and then she tried to strong-arm me into saying I was sorry.
Are you?
Did I say I was?
Excuse me for asking.
You're excused.
The next time you see your mother, could you please tell her that I don't need her sympathy?
You can just tell her yourself because we're not on speaking terms.
And why is that?
I don't remember. But I'm angry.
You should be. She's infuriating.
Oh, and your mother isn't?
Maybe, but not as bad as yours.
Just stop ragging on my mother, okay?
You agreed with me.
It's all right for me to agree she's my mother. I can say anything I want. That doesn't give you the right to go shooting your mouth off.
Oh, but you can insult my mother, is that it?
That's different.
It is not.
I'm talking to you. Why am I doing that?
I have no idea.
What am I doing here? Where am I going? Why am I folding laundry like my mother?
will you please stop slamming the doors?
Certainly, Your Highness.
Oh, hello again, Allie.
Hello, Louis.
The rocket is really coming along.
Good.
Everybody is running around a lot, Allie. Is there something wrong?
No, we're just practicing our fire drill positions.
That's a good idea. I have to use the bathroom very badly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Louis. Kate, Louis has to use the facilities if you're finished.
Of course, Louis. It's all yours.
Thank you.
Your daughter is the most willfully stubborn girl I've ever met.
Doesn't surprise me. She has an expert for a roommate.
You're talking to me.
Not anymore.
Where are you all going?
Basement.
something I said?
Nah, it's just women. Ready?
Ready.
Keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
Ta-da! What do you think?
I think it turned out great.
Me too.
What should we do with all these extra parts?
Let's send them to Iran.
Where are we going?
Let's get something to eat.
Checked.
We're back. Did you miss us?
Of course they missed us. Who wouldn't miss four unique individuals as fascinating?
Dynamic, sparkling.
As us.
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
Well, I thought you all had a big fight.
Oh, that. Well, it's really cold outside, and I realized how silly I was being.
Me too. Me too.
They were. Me too. And you know, it's good to clear the air every so often. Otherwise, some trivial misunderstanding becomes a pointless shouting match.
It's all a matter of keeping some perspective, don't you think?
Well put, Jenny.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
Is anyone going upstairs?
After you. Why don't we all go together?
Okay.
Louis, did you understand any of this?
I think so, but it seemed very...
Let's say something nice for a change. Okay, nice. You want nice? Look at her. She looks terrific. Allie, she's wearing the same coat that you are.
Yeah, but mine's in a better color.
Have eggs for breakfast.
Because this is America. Eat.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's not supposed to. It comes under the heading because I said so. That's why. Eat. Male woman. Sounds like a transvestite. Male person. Better. Okay, who gets to be occupant this week?
I do.
Here you go. Here's a letter from Miss Jenny Lowell from Jason Crawford. Why does this envelope feel so warm to the touch? Okay, give me it, please. In a minute, I have a vibration from this letter. I see a young man and a young woman. He whispers in her ear softly, intimately. Please, there is a mother in the room.
Did you use your influence into getting me my letter? Mom, hand it over.
I just think it's so romantic that he writes to you even though he sees you every day. I think it's... Oh, never mind what I think. I'm just a mother. Here's one for you, Allie. Forwarded from Connecticut. Really? Ad. Free offer. Oh, a letter from my Aunt Judith. Doesn't she know that you've moved to New York? She doesn't know I'm divorced. Why not? Well, she still thinks FDR is president, and we didn't want to shock her. Oh. What? Ooh, this one got in by mistake. It's addressed to Charles.
Why?
Nothing. School everybody, you're late. You're not late. I'm not? No, you have a minute or two. Oh, right.
Coming, Mom?
I'm just gonna stay here and finish my coffee. I'll see you guys later. Bye. So? Smell. Are they putting perfume on the back of stamps these days? Look at the handwriting. Feminine. Very feminine. Almost submissive. Now read this. Private and personal. See why I kicked the kids out? I wonder how that one got into your envelope. Who knows? Probably in the rush to hide it from the present Mrs. Charles Lowell, they stuck it in the envelope for the previous Mrs. Charles Lowell. Who cares? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Meaning that you're going to open it even though it's marked private and personal. Meaning you don't think I should? Meaning it's none of my business. It wasn't in my envelope. But you wouldn't? Allie, if you're gonna open it, open it. Leave me out of it. But if I do open it, you'll think I'm a snoop. No, a felon. Well, for your information, I am not going to open it. Good. Tomorrow night, when Charles comes to pick up the kids, I'll just hand it to him. Good. And hopefully the look on his face will tell me everything I need to know. Which is? Just how private and personal it really is. Let's face it, you're gonna open it. I am not. You want to bet? Bet. Dishes for a week. Done. How am I gonna know if you're telling me the truth? Since when did you start distrusting me? Since I found out that you open other people's mail. Bye. Damn.
I know what you're thinking, but you're wrong. There was a mosquito on the lampshade, and I was just trying to swat it. Besides, our bet covers opening the letter, not trying to read it, and I couldn't read it anyway. Damn. The hell with it.
Hi, Night Owl.
What are you doing, spying on me?
Of course. Also, I couldn't sleep.
Me neither.
So, you gonna open it or not?
Not.
I'm proud of you.
Of course, I'm not going to sleep either.
Good. You can keep me company. You wanna watch TV?
It's 2 a.m.
Rerun City. Okay.
Enjoy this treasury of best love, semi-classic.
Sorry, Lucy, I brought you your mail.
Thanks. Antoine's is having a sale. You want to go?
Oh, I can't. Ebenezer Mert saw that postcard and forbid me to go anywhere near it.
What's Fred got against spending money?
Same thing as Jack Benny.
Oh.
What?
A letter for Ricky.
So?
So, it's marked private and personal.
Oh, go, girl.
It's a script, and there's a letter attached to it.
You want to up the volume for those of us on this side of your mouth?
It's a script for a new movie. The producer wants to audition Ricky for the part of the lead. He'll be here at 2 this afternoon. I smell a Cuban rat.
Why?
Ricky asked me to run an errand at exactly 2 o'clock just so I wouldn't be here. Now, why would he do that?
I have no idea.
What does that mean?
What does what mean? I said I have no idea.
No, you didn't. You said, I have no idea.
Oh, face it, Lucy, you've been known to horn in on one of Ricky's auditions before.
Me? That's ridiculous.
Oh, so you're not going to read the script?
Why should I?
To find out if there's a part in it for you, that's why.
The thought never occurred to me.
I'll bet.
Ethel, go home.
All right, all right. Mind if I borrow the script for a while?
Oh, no. This script is going right back in its envelope where it belongs. Case closed. Ethel! What is it, Lucy? I just finished Ricky's script.
Oh, what happened to it's going right back in the envelope?
Don't you want to know what it's about?
I do not.
Even if there's a part in it for you?
For me?
Do I detect some interest, girl?
Well, no.
Ethel, you've got to help me. This whole thing is your fault.
My fault?
If you hadn't planted the idea that there might be a part in it for me, I never would have opened that script. And that's exactly what I'm going to tell Ricky.
Wait a minute. You're going to tell Ricky that I told you to do whatever crazy thing it is that you're about to do?
Well, and what makes you think it's crazy?
This is me you're talking to, Lucy.
It's not crazy at all. All we have to do is...
We?
Oh, this is no time to practice your French. We got work to do. Now, the movie is set in the Deep South. Fred still has that Civil War stuff in his vaudeville trunk, doesn't he?
Of course, he's still waiting for the Styles to come back.
Now, I'll call the producer and tell him Ricky can't make it at 2 o'clock, and could he please come here at 1? That'll give us an hour alone with him.
And what am I supposed to do with your body at 2 o'clock when Ricky gets back?
By that time, it'll be too late. We'll already have the parts.
So, what's my part? A Southern Belle?
Close. Now, here's what we have to do.
And now, more of Lucy.
Ethel, where are you? I'm here, but I'm not coming out. Honestly. I don't want anyone to see me like this. Ethel, it's a Civil War picture, and your part is critical. Now get out here. The things I do for you.
Now remember, when he gets here, you've been working for my family ever since my father, Captain Beauregard McGillicuddy, lost the plantation in a poker game on the Mississippi Riverboat. Got it?
Got it.
Oh no, he's here. Get ready for your entrance.
Excuse me. Does Ricky Ricardo live here?
Showing up. I'm Melanie Ricardo, Ricky's wife. You must be Mr. Harris. Won't you have a seat, sir?
Thank you. Is Ricky here?
He's on his way. He asked me to entertain you in his absence.
I had no idea Ricky was married to a Southern girl.
Oh, yes. My father, Captain Beauregard McGillicuddy, was one of the Atlanta McGillicuddys, and my mother was Sarah Lou Betty Jo Mary Jane Johnson from Tallahassee.
Well, it certainly is refreshing to meet a young woman these days who hasn't forgotten her roots.
Twerk nothing. Way down upon the Swanee. Oh, you must be parched. Can I get you something to drink, sir? Oh, Mammy. Mammy, dear. Excuse me. Mammy, get out here. All right, all right. Mr. Harris, I'd like you to meet my Mammy.
Your mother?
Her what? No, my servant. Your what? My faithful servant who hopes one day to leave my employ for a career in the movies.
Yes, ma'am.
You can put the drinks down, Mammy.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Harris, I wasn't always in service. My family, the Mobile Mertzes, lost all their money after the war to the carpetbaggers.
That'll be all, Mammy.
And then I was forced to seek employment and wear clothes that don't nearly show off my figure.
That'll be all, Mammy.
Oh, no, let her continue. Go on, Ethel.
Why, thank you,
Go on, Ethel!
Ricky said if Lucy got wind of this script, she and Ethel would badger me into giving them a part.
Oh, no! We knew all along.
What do you say, Mr. Harris? Is there anything in your movie for a couple of slightly northern southern belles?
Well, there might be, but you'll have to audition.
Wonderful. I memorized the part where Melanie defends the plantation against the Yankee soldiers. Wait, I'll show you. Mammy, my cue.
Oh, Miss O'Brien, the Yankees are coming, the Yankees are coming. After we've worked so hard to save this plantation.
That'll be all, Mammy.
Get away from my house, Yankee trash. Why, I am the daughter of Captain Amos O'Brien, and the same rebel blood that flows through his veins flows through mine. Killed him. Now Ricky'll never get the part.
What do you mean, we? I just work here. I don't know nothing about shooting. No.
Oh, if only I hadn't opened that envelope marked private and personal, none of this would have happened. All right, I won't open. Huh? I won't. Ellie. Wake up, you're having a nightmare. Oh, thank goodness. I dreamt about opening a letter.
You're kidding. Will you forget about that letter?
I'm trying.
Look, if it's bad news, you're going to feel guilty. If it's good news, you're going to be jealous. And if it's no news, you're going to feel stupid.
I suppose you're right.
Of course I'm right. Why don't you go to bed?
Stay tuned for
Not yet. I think I'll sit here for a while with Mary and sulk.
Okay. Forget about the letter, will you?
I'll try. Mare, it's me. Hi.
that's 3 times this week.
Yeah, I bumped into John in the hall.
John?
The new mailman.
Oh, what's he like?
Single. What's the matter? You couldn't find anything to wear?
No, I'm giving them to Goodwill.
Mary, these clothes are brand new.
I know.
Mary, you are the nicest person.
I try. Oh, a letter from Sue Ann Nivens.
What does the happy home wrecker have to say?
It's probably just an invitation to one of her show parties. Here's another one that was stuck to the back of it. Oh, it's for Lou Grant from Sue Ann Nivens.
What's she trying to do, save a stamp?
I was right. Her next show is a luau entitled My Thai Place or Yours.
Cute.
It gets cuter. Aloha, girls and boys. After Friday night's show, make suckling pigs of yourself at my luau. Don't be a poo-poo, come.
What's private and personal about a luau?
Why?
On her letter to Mr. Grant, she wrote private and personal, and she dotted the I over private with a little heart.
Really?
And it's perfumed.
I know what you're thinking, Rhoda.
You're thinking it too, huh?
I am not thinking it.
Then how did you know I was thinking it?
Mr. Grant would never, although Sue Ann would, but not with Mr. Grant. That's as ridiculous as thinking that Murray would, although Ted might. Actually, I think that Gordy did.
Open the letter.
Open Mr. Grant's letter?
Come on, Mir. I know you're dying to.
I am not. I am not. Rhoda, go home. I've got to go shopping with Phyllis.
Okay, as long as I can have the red and gray dress.
Sure. I don't know if it'll fit you.
I'm not going to wear it. I'm going to tack it up to the refrigerator to taunt myself. See you, kid.
Aha! Caught you! Rhoda!
Mary!
Rhoda!
Mary!
Rhoda!
Mary!
Rhoda! Oh my gosh.
What?
Nothing. It's just an ordinary invitation like mine.
Mary?
Swear this will stay between the two of us.
I swear. What's it for?
Well, it's an invitation, all right. It's for the weekend. Mr. Grant and Sue Ann Niven are having an.
What do you know? Having an at WJM.
Oh my God, what am I gonna do?
Why? Were you invited to that too?
Mr. Grant, couldn't you have talked to me?
I don't think talk was what he had in mind.
I've got to give him a call.
Why?
Because he'll need someone to confide in.
Mary, do not pick up that phone.
Why?
First of all, it's none of your business. Secondly, you opened the letter and you're not even his mother.
Rhoda, I owe it to him. I'm more than his associate producer. I'm his friend.
Hello, Mr. Grant.
Mary? Mary, is that you?
Oh, Mr. Grant.
Try to control yourself, Mary.
Mr. Grant, I know about you and Sue Ann, and I want you to know that I understand.
You understand what?
I read her letter to you.
I just want you to know if there's ever anything I can do, you can count on me.
Well, there's one thing, Mary.
What's that, Mr. Grant?
You can clean out your desk.
Goodbye, Mr. Grant.
So?
I'm no longer WJM's associate producer.
He fired you?
Yes, if only I hadn't read that letter marked private and personal, none of this would have ever happened.
I won't open it. I promise, never. What? I won't.
Hallie, wake up. You're having another nightmare.
What? Oh, Mary.
Mary?
I mean Ethel.
Try Kate.
What? Oh. Thank goodness, it was a dream.
You were having a dream about Mary Martin and Ethel Merman?
Richards and Mertz. What time is it?
7.
Time to call Charles.
Why?
I'm calling to tell him that I'm sending his letter back. I don't want it in this house another minute. Hello, Claire, Allie. Sorry I woke you. And the baby. Is Charles there? I woke them. Yeah, Charles, hi. Listen, I'm calling to tell you that I got a letter addressed to you marked private and personal, and I'm sending it to you via the hospital. What? Really? Okay, hold on.
Wants me to open it and read it to him.
Really?
I guess it's not what we thought it was.
Shucks.
Yeah, Charles? Hold on. Dear Dr. Lowell, the Jaguar you requested is out of stock in racing green. We do, however, have one in burgundy and one in white. Yours sincerely, Susan Bradley. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, goodbye, Charles.
The Jaguar? Is that the cat or the car?
The car. It's a surprise birthday present for Claire.
No wonder it was marked private and personal.
Yep. Well, at least I learned one thing from all of this.
What's that?
Never open anybody else's mail, because it'll just make you feel awful. I'm glad you learned your lesson.
Amen.